I hear this all the time when it comes to someone who is just recording their very first podcast episode and they're like, Crystal, I've spoken on stages. I've been on all these different platforms speaking in front of people, like with physical people in the room, like looking at me, staring at me. Yeah, I'm sweating, but I did it and it's amazing. But why, when I sit in my office or my room or in my closet to record with just a microphone, why do I feel so anxious, so awkward? Like my palms are sweating and I'm like, I'm just like, why is this such a thing? So I would love to know your take on some of those challenges you had when you first started trying to record yourself.
Well, let me caveat that a little bit and say that I had previously done interviews in person. And so when I started a little bit opposite of what many people I hear start out, and I went straight interview based because that made it easy for me to talk to people and record it. And now, what stopped me or what gave me chills or made my palms sweaty wasn't anything to do with that or the process. It was hearing my own voice
Mhm.
on a recording. I couldn't stand it. What I've learned, talking to many other people, is that there's a large percentage of the population that, if they record their voice, experience that same feeling. And so that was probably one of the biggest challenges up front. And the next one was, of course, solo content was intimidating to me, probably for the same reasons that writing was intimidating to me. It was, okay, well, what am I going to write about? Now, okay, now what am I going to talk about?
I'm sitting here thinking about what it's like to edit your own podcast and exactly what you're saying. It's like you're listening to it, even if it's an interview. And we are so gracious to our guest. We're like, oh my gosh, they're crushing it. This is incredible. They sound amazing. And then the minute it turns to our own voice, we're like, oh, you sound like an idiot. Why did you say seven times? Like we just turn into our own worst critic immediately. So
Yes.
thank you for sharing that because I think that that is where a lot of people do. Because, like you said, a great amount of the population, I believe, suffers from that. And I think it's one of those things that we should talk about more, that you're not alone. Like, if you don't like your voice, it's okay. I didn't like my voice. Dan didn't like his voice. Like, you're in good company here. Like, just hang out with us and we'll help you push through that because